on day 2, doing our F1, running around talking to everyone, and wanted to stop by, talk to Vision Lithium. Hello, YVES ROUGERIE.
Pleased to meet you.
Great to meet you. President, CEO, Quebec Lithium. That's a lot of good jurisdiction and a great metal.
It is, absolutely. I mean, the company is only 4 or 5 years old in the lithium field, but we've already got 3 significant projects. One is a historical resource of close to 10 million tons, which we think can be increased significantly in the next couple of years. So, and a couple other projects on the Quebec side, which have still got tremendous potential. One of them that basically never drilled, that we're drilling right now. So we're very encouraged and excited about the upcoming year or two.
Excellent.
For the company.
Is this a hard rock or what's?
Yeah, they're all hard rock lithium.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent.
It's all in eastern North America, so
yes.
on the Quebec, in the Canadian Shield, essentially, where you get all these other monster lithium deposits like Frontier Lithium and Nemaska Lithium and whatnot else. So we think we can join that club. Certainly hope that we can join that club within the next year or two.
Well, and I know from attending a lot of the Quebec Government conferences they put on, is that you've got a great supporter in the Quebec Government. I mean, they totally get it. They understand the shift in energy, and that is a big positive.
It is, absolutely. The government in place right now has got a lot of businessmen in it, and they're very forward-thinking in that respect. And yeah, they've really pinpointed the lithium field, and they've already invested heavily in southern Quebec on the battery end, and in electric vehicles.
Yes.
And they have promised to get involved heavily in the front end, which is the development and mining and transformation of lithium minerals into finished product. So yeah, they're going to put a lot of incentives in place. And on top of that, because most of these deposits are in the northern realms where most of the native bands exist and the First Nations are, there's going to be a lot of federal involvement too in the development for those communities. So it's very interesting future industrial base to add to what we've got now.
Well, I wish that the Quebec government could have more say to have a direct contact to our federal government, because they really get it, and they've grabbed this kind of shift in energy and this green future really by the horns. And even me being out in Vancouver this far away, I know this. And I'd love to see federally that everyone in Canada kind of get behind this and say, listen.
I think it's coming.
It's coming, yeah. How do you think, we've got this shift up right now. We've got a very chaotic and difficult time. But do you think people kind of shake their heads and go, maybe we need to.
I mean, I'm a part of the older generation now, there's no doubt to me that the younger generations are going to push a lot harder for climate change. Things for governments to impose to make things better, and the electrification and possibly nuclearization are going to be very big components of that. So no, I have no issues. I think we're seeing politicians becoming much younger and younger. So I think you're going to get that bend towards the future much more than what we're seeing still today, I think.
And we're so lucky. I was at a conference and there was a lawyer there talking about, we already have for decades had a very strong ESG component. Like we have a strong environmental and regulatory framework. So we're ahead of the game in some respects.
I think so.
But for us to really dive in and be, I say in our backyard, we can control that supply chain. So we can develop a mine, get the lithium to direct end users without having to worry about shipping to China or this or that. That could be a very smooth transition for a country like Canada.
No, I think there's a huge future for the development of an entire industry around lithium in eastern North America. Definitely.
Excellent. Well,
so we have the deposits, and everything starts with that.
What else should we be looking for? So if someone's saying, hey, listen, I'm really interested in your story, you can reach out to me and we'll get you in contact. But what are some milestones or something that's coming in the near future where they should be looking out for?
Well, in the near future, we're working mainly on our Cadillac property, which is early stage. So basically an area that's never been explored, where we found these dikes, existing dikes, I must say, but where we're now drilling them for the first time. And we've done studies on the 200 square kilometers that we have, and we're going to start working in the field. And we really think that we're going to find new dikes, unknown before, and with lots of potential for lithium. To the point where we have close to 200 square kilometers. Since we've acquired that property and staked it, companies have staked at least 10 times more ground around us.
All around you, yes.
A huge amount of ground has been staked. And so there's a belief that we may be, hopefully it's true, in a new camp for lithium in Quebec. And the fact that it's right next to the mining communities, it's just south of Cadillac, makes it an ideal location.
Absolutely.
So that's our first thing we're really looking forward to. And the second one principally is going to be negotiating an agreement with the First Nations to be able to begin exploration on Godslith in Manitoba and confirm the historical results and resources. And that's very exciting.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for spending some time.
Thank you very much.
Check out, we love lithium. It's part of this future. And right now with this pullback, what a great time to reposition your portfolio and look at some stories that are really helping to push us forward into the future. Thanks again.
Thank you very much.